Many Americans thought having Roosevelt in the White House would be good for them. And one of his first orders as president was that people in distress who got in touch with the White House should never be put off. People from all walks of life wrote to the president because they thought he could deal with their problems. But Roosevelt had his opponents too. They were the noisy but small groups of socialists and communists who felt he wasn't doing enough for working people. Then there were the rich who resented paying higher taxes to finance the New Deal. They thought Roosevelt a traitor to his class, a threat to their way of life. Some even refused to mention his name. Roosevelt faced this opposition head-on.
It is true that the toes of some people are being stepped on and are going to be stepped on. But these toes belong to the comparative few. A few timid people who fear progress will try to give you new and strange names for what we are doing. Sometimes they will call it fascism, and sometimes communism, and sometimes regimentation, and sometimes socialism. But in so doing, they are trying to make very complex and theoretical something that is really very simple and very practical. I believe in practical explanations and in practical policy.
But in the 1936 presidential elections, Alfred Landon, Roosevelt's Republican opponent, attacked the New Deal as impractical and extravagant.
For 3 years, it must be obvious to everyone that waste and extravagance do not make jobs.
It is a pitiful spectacle to see Republican leaders call this great program waste and extravagance. Of course we spent money. It went to put needy men and women without jobs to work.
Roosevelt 1280. Landon 664.
As the election results came in, it was clear that Roosevelt had won another landslide victory. Most Americans wanted both him and the New Deal. But there were difficult times ahead. For years, farming in the Midwest had steadily exhausted the soil, leaving it thin and dry. The severe droughts and high winds between 1933 and 1936 had led to millions of acres literally being swept away. Year after year, the dust storms came, turning day into night.